And we are going again. What is going on with everybody? It is your boy, Ari, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Orange Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged. And hey, man, got some on the other line. Let him introduce himself, man. We had to goddamn do a second take, man. But hey, man, we back, man. Who we got on the other line?
We got that boy DJ Fetti Fee, man. Y'all know what it is. Nigga, y'all, if y'all heard fast music, y'all probably heard of me, man. Shout out to everybody out there fucking with it.
Hey, man, how you doing today, my boy?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Doing pretty good myself, man. I'm pretty hyped for this interview, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause we
Yeah.
haven't really talked too much, cause I kind of want to save everything for the interview. But I'm kind of hyped to tell you how I discovered you and everything, man. So before we get into this interview, I just want to let you know, my nigga, you are, if you're not a rap legend, you damn a Florida legend. But I feel like at this point, before this decade over, you're gonna be a hip hop legend. You know what I'm saying? If you already not, before this decade over, niggas gonna know DJ Fetti Fee as a hip hop DJ legend. So I can't wait for that to happen.
That's real. That's real. Yeah, yeah.
Is that something that you've like? I don't know. Was that something you dreamed to be like a legend in hip hop?
No, I mean, shit. At first I was doing that shit for fun, but then I started liking that feedback, the feedback I was getting for it. So I took it like serious, and I fell in love with that shit. And I just kept going ever since. But as a legend, I don't know. I mean, I don't never like Lil Baby said. I don't never call myself the GOAT. I leave that to the people. You feel me?
Hey
They
man.
feel like I'm a legend, and I guess I am.
Hey. Well, on the behalf of the people, my nigga, you a legend. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's real.
before we hopped on here, you had asked, is niggas in Jacksonville messing with the fast music?
Yeah, you say you
Bro,
from Jacksonville, so I'm like, what they fucking fast music out there? That out there?
hey man, it's niggas who don't even listen to the original project until it's, you know what I'm saying, sped up until it's fast. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is not, nigga put out a whole 17 track album. Nigga ain't even heard that album, but the nigga done heard every DJ Fetti Fee, every DJ Frisco version in 50 million times. So yeah, man, niggas love the fast music.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to that boy Frisco too, man. My dog doing his thing.
Nah, for sure, man, for
There's a
sure.
lot of other motherfuckers though. It's a lot of people though. Shout out to everybody though. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit going. I feel like we finna take this shit to a whole nother level.
So I got a lot of people that subscribe to me that's not anywhere near Florida. So you being one of the, pioneers of fast music, can you explain fast music to somebody that's never heard of it?
Fast music is like what we do is we get like a regular song and we speed up the tempo. You know what I'm saying to the song and it just like a fast, like, you know what I'm saying, fast tempo. Like, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like it's not like chipmunk, but it's like a, you know what I'm saying. It's a different sound and you just it's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying. That's what it is.
So I don't use TikTok, but I'm aware that they've been speeding up music on TikTok.
I've been seeing that too. I'm like, damn, that's real though. That's how you know that shit going viral.
So that's what I was gonna ask. Is there a difference between what y'all do versus what's been going on TikTok?
I think TikTok they just grab a little part, like 15 seconds of what we do and put it on there. That's what I think is. That's what it is.
Got you,
They
got
just
you.
grab a little, you know how a little clip, like they'll grab it like a little 15, 20 seconds or whatever, 1 minute out of the song and just put it on there. But what we do is we speed up the whole song and just, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like
think
make
I think it was Frisco. I think I seen Frisco say something. He basically compared it to like what we do is like when you get like black people cooking with the seasoning on it
yeah, season
versus
that
what they do without the
good.
seasoning.
Yeah, yeah, type shit. You feel me? Yeah, that's basically what he. That's basically what's going on. Yeah,
I was hyped though because like you said, niggas is rocking with it so much that I'm just on Instagram one day and I see niggas just got signed to Empire and I'm like, whoa, that's interesting. So first of all, congratulations. That's real big, man. Um, how did that happen?
see how that really happened, man. Shout out to that boy H.M. and Trey. You feel me? You know the dude H.M. and Trey from Broward. So I think he had got signed with them first, and I guess I think he told his people it's about him because I think H.M. and Trey long like I don't know before he blew up, his songs was going viral on my page. You know what I'm saying? Like his shit was going viral, and shit was going viral on his page too.
Yeah.
So like him just like telling them that, like like tell them to hit me up and shit. That's real because he didn't really have to do that. So really, how I got that shit signed up was through HM and Trey. he told them about. I guess they hit him up first. Yeah, I got signed with them. And then one day he DM'd me. He was like, "Oh, my label want to holler at you." I guess because he gave him the info, and that's how that shit that's how I got signed to them. It's like a little distribution deal.
So, what are they exactly? What are they signing you for? Are they signing you to speed up other artists' music?
Like basically, if I want to put out a project and stuff, they'll help me distribute it. Like you know what I'm saying, promote it,
Gotcha.
stuff like that. Like if I want to do a mixtape or if I want to do a mix or something, they'll help me. And I get a percentage and they'll get a little percentage too.
Got you, got you, got you. This is So I've been thinking, and I feel like fast music finna go mainstream, and there's two reasons why. One, seeing you getting signed, and then two, I seen Summer Walker just re-release her debut album, Sped Up, and I was like, that's
I
interesting.
didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So when I
Where
seen
she
that,
from?
huh?
Where she from?
I think Summer might be from Texas, which is crazy
That's
because in Texas,
they be slowing that shit down.
exactly. So
Yeah,
that was interesting to me. So those two things, you getting signed and her doing that, I'm like, okay, I think labels are taking notice to this
yeah,
fast
because
music.
that's what the label was saying. They were like, oh, basically they've been hearing like that fast music been picking up and stuff like how the Tropic School is in Texas area. And that's another thing. They was like, yeah, like that they like that new wave and stuff like that. So like you said, that shit's going viral. Shit getting bigger than what it is. And then that it going on TikTok and shit. Even though that's like that's not really like the whole thing, but that's kind of giving us a little help too. You feel me? Because TikTok is like an app that's like got a lot of people going viral too.
Nah, for sure. And like I said, the way they discovered you, I feel like I got to tell you how I discovered you. So
Right.
I've always known about fast music, but I was admittedly late. I wasn't really bumping too much fast music until this one day. So I'm on Instagram, and it's a nigga I went to high school with. This nigga like was one of the best football players in Florida. Nigga named DJ Matthews ended up going to FSU. So this nigga DJ Matthews, like I said, bro, this type of nigga skipping a class, nigga, the teachers be happy he's skipping in the class. Like he was like a legend. So
Yeah.
he on his page or he on his story and he going to a game. Like he dressed up finna play for FSU. And that nigga playing at the sit go, at the sit go, at the sit go. You know how I go. Got that big bang rose. That y'all mean sped up.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, I don't even like Playboy Cardi music. But I heard that. I'm like, nigga, what is this? This sounds crazy. So I look it up and I see it's your version of Yamin Fast.
Yeah, that was like throwback shit. Though. Yeah, that shit went viral too.
Hey,
That, that shit, yeah, bro. That shit crazy though. But I'm gonna tell you how I really came up with that shit. Like that shit, like I used to listen to Atlanta. Atlanta used to drop their little mixtapes and shit, right?
yeah,
You feel? Back then, fast music was just like straight, like fast. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I created that because that shit had been around when I was even legit. When I was like, you know what I'm saying? That shit always been around.
yeah.
But what I came in like did was like I was listening to how them boys in Atlanta was like making mixtapes. They'll grab one part of a song and they'll repeat, like you know what I'm saying, run it right back. And then when I was like, I'm gonna do that with the fast music, so I did that. And then my other homeboy named to the beat, he was like, "Oh man, we should start doing drops and shit like that, like when talking over it and shit like that." And then we started being creative with that shit, and then we started doing that, and then and that's it, go, that's it, go. That's just some shit just playing with the DJ boy, like you know what I'm saying, just fucking around with it. You feel me? That's how that shit came around with. I used to just be high as fuck, boys a bit, and just fuck around with that shit. Whole time I was just playing with that shit, cause I used to just do that shit just for me to listen to. And then then after a while, that shit like started getting viral and shit.
Nah, yeah, for sure. Like just playing around with stuff. Like nigga, the only version I acknowledge of the song is when they run it back on they dyking. You know they dyking. That nigga say two red bones kissing in the
Yeah, see, that
two.
was that shit was been going on. Like, you
Yeah.
feel? So they was doing that shit regular. You feel me? So, somebody caught me and shit.
Nah, for
But
sure. And I guess you adding that element to the fast music, that kind of, like you said, it
yeah,
gave it a new twist to it.
yeah, the new twist to it. So that's what really how that shit came about and shit. And And ever since then, I just fell in love with that shit. And I love the feedback I was getting from it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I seen like dudes like Kodak Black fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Shouting me out. Like there's a lot of big artists. But shout out to that nigga, him nigga though, man. He a legend. He one of the dudes that helped me out. And also shout out New Era Promotion. That was like the first type of people that was rocking with me when I was doing this shit.
Nah,
They
for,
kind of helped me out too. And I ain't gonna say that I did this shit by myself, but they helped me like get like known. You know what I'm saying? Like make people hear me and shit like that. And then when motherfuckers start hearing me, it's like a domino effect, and it just started getting bigger and bigger.
nah, for sure. Like I said, it's so many just classics that is on your SoundCloud, and it's like, bro, this nigga got a Hall of Fame worthy SoundCloud. One of my probably my favorite fast song you've ever done, and it's a deep cut too. Like this something that probably not a lot of niggas heard, but it was that busting bricks down the net, still serving junkies, trap, trap, trap.
Oh, yeah, that's that OJ.
That OJ, God,
I
dog,
used to
boy,
go back. I used to go looking for all them old jams and go crazy with that shit.
you went dumb with that song, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to Atlanta though. That was my biggest influence too, with Georgia.
Really,
But I took that Atlanta shit, mixed it with that Florida shit, and made it. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit came about.
nigga, I played that OJ the Juice Man song driving home from school one day. Nigga, I had to calm myself down. Nigga, I damn near about flip the car over listening to that song, nigga. But that's
Real,
that pressure
real.
right there, bro. That's that pressure right there. But yeah, just like I said, I've been listening to just your page all week, and I feel like I came to the conclusion that Kodak Black's like sped up. That nigga might be like the best rapper of all time. Like,
Well, that's how I used to think too. Like, every time nigga hear that yikes, spit out, that shit get you in your vibe. You just that shit, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's what was the favorite art. That's one of the favorite artists I used to love speeding up.
mm.
This shit, cause I know that bitch gonna sound good all the
It don't
time.
even matter if it could be a high tempo song, a slower
Oh,
song. You feel me? Cause a song like Hit Bop that's hard. But also a running out of love and a changing. I
yeah,
don't wanna fuck with you, no. You feel me? Like even that go hard.
yeah. Shout out to Yike, man. Yeah, yeah.
Is there any
Shit.
newer niggas you've been like liking to speed up? Cause you said like Kodak when he first came out, that was like your
Fucking
go
with
to.
a lot of them niggas like Low Shimmy and shit like Wiz Having, Boston Richie, HM Trey. You feel me? I like a lot of, basically, Lil Tyler, that's a new dude that's coming out right now.
Hey, that Law and Order sped up. Pff,
That
that's that
shit go
fire.
crazy. It's a lot of dudes, new vibes I like speeding up and shit. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you. Because this don't really got nothing to do with fast music, but just a rapper that me and my homie been debating about, and I'm curious of your thoughts on him. You rocking with Rob 49?
Oh yeah, I fuck with Rod. I had sped up that Vulture Islands like way before. Now I ain't gonna say before. Like I sped that bitch up. Ain't really do numbers that first week, but then after a while, you go look at that bitch right now. That bitch like got numbers. I've been fucking with that. It was one time I was on YouTube. You know how you watching YouTube, you watching one video, then it goes to the next.
Yeah.
Randomly just pick a song. I'm like, damn, who this nigga is? This shit hard. So I'm like, I gotta speed that shit up. Sometimes I speed up just for me to listen to it ride. You know what I'm saying? Now like, I gotta speed that shit up. Yeah, I fuck with Rod 49. I sped up a couple of his songs.
That nigga, he got such like an unorthodox flow to me. Like he sounds just so like
Different.
unique. It's
Yeah.
different. You feel me? And that's why I like it personally. Like he just, it's different. It's
No, I like
unique.
fucking with rappers that have like I don't like fucking with rappers that sound the same like others. I like niggas who come out like sounding different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all them niggas I just named, they all got their own flow. They ain't nobody sound like nobody.
Now I got a question about just that exact thing, but I keep thinking about this and my brain is all over the place. So I gotta ask it. Are you a Vikings fan?
Hell no, I just really got this shirt to match my shoes and shit. You know
Okay.
the Jordans that came out?
Yeah.
They like bitches. These bitches. I got these songs.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I don't really watch sports like that to be honest. But I ain't no Viking fan. Everybody be asking me that, oh, you a Viking fan? I'm like, nah, I just seen the shirt that matched the shoes. I just brought that bitch, you feel me?
That's what
Wrong.
I'm just imagining. It's like, hey, you a Vikings fan? You like, bro? I don't even know who this nigga is on my jersey, bro. I don't
Dog.
even know who the fuck this
When
is.
people be walking down like, damn, bro, you got that shirt on, bro. You gotta be crazy or something. Or they be like, oh, bro, what's up? Yeah, hell yeah. They go talk to the players. I'm like, well, I don't even know what y'all talking about. So yeah, but I let them know though. Yeah, yeah.
That's funny. But back to what we was talking about with or not sampling, but speeding up different type of artists or whatever. So, hey, maybe this won't work, maybe this will work, but you know what'll be interesting? I feel like if you tried speeding up, like, how can I put this? Like different type of rap, like a fucking lyrical type nigga or whatever. But like, have you ever tried doing that? Like, you know what I mean? Like when I say like a
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I had sped up that God did, like, but that's not kind of like, man, I knew what you're saying. Like, God, that DJ
yeah, yeah,
Khaled,
yeah,
like,
for sure, for sure, for sure.
I sped up, and I think I did though. I think, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, what you mean lyrical? Like, who? Give me an example of
Well,
artist.
yeah. I mean, you like a Jay Z, but that's not who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Like, I got
yeah.
like I have niggas in mind that I feel like if you speed up, ain't
I'll
nobody
do
doing shit
it
like
for
that,
you though.
huh?
I'll do it just for you to listen though.
Come
No
on,
cap.
hey, come on, man.
Just
A
'cause
nigga appreciate that, man.
yeah, no cap.
A nigga
No
appreciate
cap.
that, man.
After this, just write down whoever, and I got you. I'll send you the link and get on. Just because I know you fucking with me,
For,
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna send you some shit. Cause me and my homie was talking about it. I was like, nigga, it's a nigga named Bodie James. I said, nigga, imagine if Bodie James got sped up. And this a nigga, he like, huh? You ever heard of him?
Nah, I never heard him, but shit, I heard of him because of you. You feel me?
He a
So
Detroit nigga. He nice. And
yeah,
I was like, man, imagine a nigga like Bodie James got sped up. He like, man, that shit would be fire. So, hey, I'm gonna definitely send you some shit like that, man. Is
text
there?
me that shit, and
For sure,
I'll
for
check
sure,
that shit out.
for
If you
sure.
can, make me a drop too. If make me a drop if you can. Shout yourself out, and I'll put you on there. Shit
God,
like that.
nigga, I feel like a kid at the candy store right now, nigga. Of course I'll do it,
I
nigga.
fuck with you though. I appreciate you with you reaching out to me, knowing your platform too. Cause like I said, I've been fucking with you too.
Yeah.
I remember like a while back, I was watching No Cat interview. It was dope back, and I seen you was interviewing him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's real. You know what I'm saying, for you to come out and reach out to me.
No,
Sometimes I don't be feeling like how people be seeing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still trying to like picture like, okay, is this really real? Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to like see if this shit really real.
nah,
I'm
bro.
seeing feedback, but it's not like not hitting me yet like how it need to be. I'm not walking around with like you know what I'm saying, acting Hollywood or nothing like that.
For sure. And like I said, the reason I even bring up sampling other types of artists because I know for you that should just bring you to a different crowd. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
should bring you to a different audience.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
for
you right.
a nigga that's not listening to Kodak or a nigga that's not listening to Real Boston Richie, but he might be listening to Bodie James or he might be listening to this
Right.
nigga and he like, damn, I ain't never heard some shit like you know what I'm saying? That'll just give you to a whole
Yeah.
different audience and get you bigger. So that's why I think about that shit.
Yeah, some of the songs though I be speeding up. It be some other people like, hey man, you should speed this, and I'm like, I listen to it and I do it, and then it go viral. You know what I'm saying? It's like that Tay B song. You know that Tay B, I think his name Tay B style or some shit like that. I
Yeah, yeah,
forgot
yeah,
what
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking
he
about. Yeah,
from Detroit. I don't know where he from and shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
He is. Yeah, he Detroit nigga.
I had sped up his shit, and that shit doing little numbers. There's a lot of other like a lot of unknown rappers who I remember, bro. I sped up Little Baby, my dog, and that's when like before he even blew up. I
Yeah.
was like, I used to go on like this little website. They used to give me all the new hot shit, and I post that shit. I say 2 months later, that bitch go down. That's when everybody start listening to that shit. So when they look it up, they already see I got it and shit. You feel me? That's
Nah, for
another way
sure.
how I came up in this fast music. Like you gotta be like when a bit drops some shit, you gotta get on that shit.
You know, it's a gift and a or what do you call it? A blessing and a curse about Florida. I feel like we got a culture that everybody love. Everybody kind of want to emulate and jack it in. Like we love Florida culture, but
Right.
the curse about it is that we can sometimes be so stuck in our own culture that we ain't even
You
really
don't want to
paying
go out
attention.
after you. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my dog was telling me about that shit. He like, bro, why you don't do like try some country music or some shit? Try some. I like, I don't know. I like, oh, try some like, you know what I'm saying? Like some Miley Cyrus or some shit. Try to like get some different crowd. He was saying that he like you gotta like sometimes get out of that box. You know what I'm saying? So you can Lately, I've been trying to learn EDM music though and shit.
I swear to God, I cannot make this up. So like usually I write questions down, but I don't really stick to the questions just like so I can know where to go or whatever. Literally wrote down on on everything I love to ask you, have you ever really listened to electronic music? Swear that was a question I was literally finna ask you.
Yeah, I mean, I did. Them bitches be sounding hard. And shit. I want to learn how to make my own ones and shit. That's what I want to step in that like, type of, you know what I'm saying, do something different and shit and do. Cause you know what I'm saying, I had DJ at Spanish clubs before, not even knowing the songs. I just know
Mm.
somebody, you know what I'm saying. So I be trying to step out the box and try different shit like that EDM shit. That's my next shit. I'm gonna just start fucking with. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
if you don't mind, man, I could be the nigga that just send you shit. You feel me? The nigga that just be like, hey, check this out. You know what I'm saying? I just send you some shit. Tell me what you think about it. Cause I've been listening to a lot of electronic music, and I got some shit. It's a black girl. It's a black girl named Jay Words. She crazy. She be doing some fire shit, and I want to send you that shit too. So yeah, I could. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, a lot. She be that rapper too. You
Yeah,
know, you
Bodie.
talking. Yeah, yeah, and then we get that shit in motion. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure, for sure.
So
What you use? Apple Music, Spotify. What you use?
what I what to speed it up and
No, no,
shit.
no. Just listen to music. Like what you listen. Like you use.
I listen to I be on Spotify, mostly Spotify. I got really a little plan on Spotify and shit.
Gotcha,
That's
gotcha,
why.
gotcha. I seen some shit on Spotify for sure, for sure. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, I was literally finna ask you about electronic music because I'm listening to it and I'm like, bruh, this kind of got parallels to fast music. It sounds similar because it's speedy. You could
yeah,
like
yeah.
groove to it, and I was
You
like,
can
I
make
wonder
it
do
and do other shit.
yeah, I'm like, I wonder do niggas who do like you in Frisco. I wonder do niggas know about this because it's so similar. So, do you hear the similarities when you hear that the
Yeah,
electronic music?
kind of, sorta. They like, yeah, 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 kind of, sorta. It's just like a, you know, I've been to like a rave party, so I
Okay,
like the vibe and that shit. One day I was in that bit high as a bit. I see why they just be, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I wanna control the crowd to this shit, cause the way how they turn up over there, it be different. You know what I'm saying? They turn up the whole way, like, and I was trying, you know what I'm saying? Work that shit, but right now I'm learning that shit. I'm just like you said, I just need to like know the right songs and like what's popping, what's not popping. You know what I'm saying?
bro. I'm telling you, you a damn future star just because we got this regional thing called fast music that some people know about outside of Florida, but it's not huge out of Florida yet.
Yeah,
You taking that shit to like raves and all type of shit where, but them white people be fucked up, bro. They not listening. They just want to dance. So if you
man,
turning on,
get fucked up.
come
Man, I
on,
just look
bro.
at EDM and shit, and then switch it up on that fast music. They're like, what the fuck is that?
Nigga,
You
you
know what
play
I'm saying?
bullseye sped up, them white people might start doing backflips, nigga. They
Boy,
might
that
lose
shit
their
go
mind.
down. Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah, that is real though. That's
For
why I'm
sure.
trying to plant that seed right now, so I can let that bitch grow. You know what
For
I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure, for sure. And like I said, man, definitely you just start doing a little different shit to kind of give you a different name to be like, oh, that nigga, he don't just speed up Florida music. He's speeding up niggas from Michigan, from here, from there, and they like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you gonna be that nigga, bruh. You feel me? You already a nigga, but you really gonna be that
Yeah,
nigga. You know
nigga
what I'm
too
saying?
though, man. We both them niggas, man. You know how that shit is. Like energies attract.
Hey
That's
man,
why we here. You feel me?
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate
Yes,
that,
sir.
man.
Yes.
Last thing I want to ask you before I let you get out of here. So going back to the crowd of people that's watching this has never heard a fast sped up song ever. Which fast or sped up song that you have that's on your SoundCloud that if they never heard it, they should go listen to so they can get exposed to it? Like what's the one you would recommend to a nigga that's never heard one of your songs sped up?
Well, shit, man. I say this. Go on my SoundCloud page and listen to all my top. But if you know, listen to Kodak Black. You know, listen to Wiz. I fuck with Wiz too. H.M. and Trey. Like a Boston Richie. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of if I forgot the names, don't forgive me. But you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people. Just search up DJ Fetti Fee, and you know, just go on. You just look at the most plays on, and then you know what I'm saying? You'll know.
I seen
You know
I
what I'm
seen
saying?
that boy Rod. I seen you posted that boy Rod Wave
Oh
was
yeah, I
tapped
forgot
in.
about Rod Wave. How the fuck? Yeah, Rod Wave too go dumb hard fast too. Rod Wave be how you in your vibe. I forgot. I can't believe I forgot my boy Rod. But yeah. Yeah, see, he been fucking with us too. I seen he done post a little shit on his story with that fast music. But if you go on his license shit, he liked some of my shit though. You feel me? And I was like, damn. But that was like, I think that was old though. But it's just a point like that. At one point, he was jamming to my shit. If he ain't still is, which I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's real.
No, for sure, for sure. Hey man, I appreciate you hopping on here. If you got anything else you gotta say to the people watching right now, man, let it be known.
Y'all go fuck me on, you know what I'm saying, on my SoundCloud, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's fucking with the fast music. You know, my supporters, man. Shout out to my boy for having me on here. Nah, thank you, my brother. That's real. I
For sure.
still need that drop for you. I'm gonna need a drop for you so I can have you on my, you know what I'm saying? How you bitches coming to you. Oh, I heard you. You know what I'm saying? All your hoes gonna be like, no, I heard you. They gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't know why you reminded me of do this. As soon as we hang up, I'm doing this shit. Nigga, I'm telling you, bro. That's an honor. You feel me? Because as much as I
That's
listen
real.
to this shit, it's an honor for you to ask me that. Like no lying, no pumping up your head. That's legit an honor for you to ask me
That's
to do some
real
shit,
for
bro.
sure. Yeah, man. Like I said, shout out everybody that's tuned in and shout out all the everybody that's like making that fast music page and keep that shit going. You know what I'm saying? We taking over with this fast music. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you feel me?
For sure. Hey, everything that he mentioned, YouTube, SoundCloud, Instagram, that's gonna be linked in the bio. So go check that out. For everybody watching, I appreciate you guys. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play, and y'all holler at your boy.